Good morning, students. Today we are going to start the study of last chapter in the state board textbook. Name of the topic is semiconductor. We know that modern life of human is heavily depends upon many electronic gadgets. For example, cell phone means mobile phone, TV, computer, LED lamp, tube light. These all appliances, all these instruments are electronic instruments. Now, what is the electronics? It is the branch of science which deals with the study and application of current conduction through semiconductors. Current conduction through semiconductors. It is called electronics. It is a branch of physics. The branch of physics which deals with the study of flow of electric current through semiconductors is called electronics. Hence, semiconductor is a keyword for the electronics. We know that there are three types of materials. Number one, conductors. Number two, insulator. And number three, semiconductor. A material whose electrical conductivity is very high, or allowed to passes the electric current through it, is called conductor. For example, all metals are conductors. Insulators, material which does not allow the passage of electric current through it is called insulator. For example, glass, wood, rubber, these are the examples of insulators. And semiconductor. Semiconductor, it is a material whose electrical conductivity lies between that of conductor and insulator is called semiconductors. For example, silicon, germanium, and so on. These are the examples of semiconductor. Today, in this chapter, we have to study detailed study of semiconductor. What is meant by semiconductor? What are the important properties of semiconductor and applications of semiconductor or behavior of the semiconductor? Semiconductor can be defined in different ways. The first say, a material having the electrical conductivity between that of conductor and insulator is called semiconductors because it has moderate conductivity. Conductivity of conductor is very high and conductivity of insulator is very low, nearly equal to 0, and conductivity of semiconductor lies between conductor and semiconductor. Therefore, the material having electrical conductivity between that conductor and insulator is called semiconductor. Again we can define semiconductor in another fashion. We know that the resistivity of conductor is very low. Resistivity of insulator is very high, and Therefore, the resistivity of semiconductor lies between resistivity of conductor and insulator. Therefore, we can also define a semiconductor in another manner. A material having electrical resistivity between the conductor and insulator is called semiconductors. Now say what are the important properties of semiconductor. The resistivity of the semiconductor lies between that of conductor and insulator. Resistivity कंडक्टर से कम है और इंसुलेटर से ज़्यादा है. This is the first important property of the semiconductor. Or also we can write the conductivity of insulator is conductivity of semiconductor is less than the conductor and greater than the insulator. Next property, it has negative temperature coefficient of resistance. We know that the temperature coefficient of resistance. What is the temperature coefficient of resistance? It is defined as the increase in resistance per unit original resistance per unit rise in temperature. We have seen that in conduction of electric current through conductors, if we increase the temperature of conductor, its resistivity increases. If we increase the temperature of conductor, its resistivity increases. So the conductors having the positive temperature coefficient of resistance. But nature of the semiconductor is opposite to that of the conductor. If we increase the temperature of semiconductor, its current conducting property decreases. If we increase the resistance of semiconductor, if we increase the temperature of semiconductor, its resistance decreases, means it has negative temperature coefficient of resistance. And third, an important property, most important property is that we can control the conductivity of the semiconductor by adding suitable impurity. This addition of suitable impurity, the process of addition of suitable impurity is called doping. Means with the help of doping, we can control the conductivity of semiconductors. Say once again the properties. The first property, resistivity lies between conductor and insulator. It has negative temperature coefficient of resistance. अगर उसका टेम्परेचर हम बढ़ा रहे हैं तो उसका रेजिस्टेंस कम हो रहा है. इसको बोलना है नेगेटिव टेम्परेचर कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ रेजिस्टेंस. एंड कंडक्टिविटी इंक्रीजेस बाय doping. Doping means addition of impurity to a pure semiconductor. Now, classification of semiconductors. There are different types of semiconductors. Basically, they are classified under three categories. Number one, elemental semiconductor. A semiconductor having element is called elemental semiconductor. For example, silicon. Silicon, it is an element and it is a semiconductor, so it is known as the elemental semiconductor. Compound semiconductor. Semiconductor in the compound form is called compound semiconductor. For example, cadmium sulfide is a compound semiconductor because cadmium sulfide is a compound and it is a semiconductor, so it is known as the compound semiconductor. And third, organic semiconductor. For example, anthracene is organic semiconductor. Among these three semiconductors, the first, elemental semiconductor and compound semiconductors, are having more applications and organic semiconductors having less applications. These are the classification of semiconductors. Now, before going to study the band theory of solids or band structure of semiconductor, we have to know two basic terms. valence electron and free electron. We know that we have studied the atomic structure. Atom consists of positively charged central part, it is called nucleus, and around the nucleus the electrons are revolving in permitted orbit, different orbits. The electrons in the outermost orbit is known as the valence electrons. We know that the electrons in the outermost orbit are called valence electrons, and valence electrons which are loosely bound to the nucleus are called free electrons. What is free electron? The valence electron means electrons in the outermost orbit which are loosely bound to the nucleus are called free electrons, and the free electrons are responsible for the conduction of current. Thank you.